Welcome to Imagine Peace, the podcast that invites you on a transformative journey toward a world filled with harmony and understanding. Together, let's ignite the flame of peace within ourselves and radiate it outward so we can have a future where unity prevails. This is Imagine Peace, where dreams become reality. Join us as we explore the power of compassion, the beauty of diversity, and the potential for positive change. Hi, everybody. I'm MarBeth Dunn. I'm here with my beautiful cohort, Terry Angel, and we are from 10 Million for World Peace. Today, we have a very special guest, Heather Elizabeth, and she's a planetary healer, a peace ambassador, sacred activist, mystic, and consultant for conscious evolution. She's the CREATRIX of the Shine, 13 Moon Council, and the Imagine Peace Promise Initiative. Heather Elizabeth inspires humankind to embody their innate light to be the peace they wish to see in the world. She is a companion and guide for crossing the evolutionary threshold. By listening to the prompting of her soul, Heather Elizabeth founded Shine, supporting humanity and navigating evolution in 2015. Through facilitation of interSPIRITual wisdom practices that promote unity consciousness, Shine serves as a sacred container for the alchemical process of the personal and planetary transformation at hand. Welcome, Heather Elizabeth. We are so really happy that you are here with us today.
Thank you so much, MarBeth and Terry Angel. It's truly a blessing to be here with you. Very grateful.
So can you tell us about the work that you're doing in the world? Peace.
Thank you. Well, so the work, one of my favorite mantras that I heard many, many moons ago that has stayed in my heart, I believe it's Thich Nhat Hanh, is peace in oneself, peace in the world. So first and foremost, my work is always my inner work. I am very devoted to my own healing journey. And from that space, am guided to co-create healing experiences for many, many amazing beings over the years. And what is very near and dear to my heart is the path of shamanic healing. And so that really is the way that I am called to show up through energy medicine, facilitation, through sacred ceremony and rituals for communities, opportunities to have a lived experience of how interconnected we are with all that is. And so both connecting with Mother Nature and all aspects of Mother Nature, and also connecting with the cosmos and, utilizing the cosmos as a map for us to navigate our lives so we can live in greater harmony and peace with all sentient lives.
So beautiful. Yeah. I just love everything that I'm hearing, and your work is amazing. How do you feel like your work impacts the world?
It's a really powerful question. I feel that it impacts the world through the direct experiences that people have of their own divinity through the work that I offer, both one-on-one work and as community building experiences. I feel like we're all in a healing space with the messaging, the narrative that we need an in-between person to connect with our divinity, God, Goddess, Spirit, whatever words resonate for us with that creator, creatrix. And I am devoted to creating sacred space for people to go within and connect with that source within themselves. And so that path of being a mystic that MarBeth reflected That's been such a powerful part of my own healing journey and transformation. I very much encourage others to connect with that mystical reality within themselves, and that's all around us. And I feel like the more people can have those direct experiences of their own soul, then it's very challenging to do harm, to do harm to ourselves, to do harm to one another, to do harm to the planet, because we have that lived experience of how interconnected we are with all that is. So I feel that does make a difference in the world, in the spirit of co-creating peace.
It's beautiful. And I love that we're both imagine peace. So beautiful. I love that. No accident there.
No.
So what does world peace mean to you?
Well, world peace means to me that war and violence is eradicated, because we have discovered ways to connect and to find resolutions. That doesn't mean we need to agree on everything. We're not going to, but we found ways to find resolutions to the issues that are creating conflict in a peaceful manner. And so for me, world peace means an end to war and an end to violence, an end to doing harm, and therefore rediscovering what harmony means for all of us.
Do you believe that world peace is possible?
I absolutely believe it. I know it in my heart. I've had so many people over the years say to me, well, violence and war is just human nature. And that has never, ever resonated. I've just never felt like that is true. And I feel like the reason why it's been so prevalent is related to what I shared a little bit ago, is this illusion of separation and this disconnect that we felt from our own divinity. And so because we're in this incredible transformation and in whatever ways it's showing up for each of us, we're all in process of transmuting that illusion of separation. And as that transmutation and transformation is happening, we are being transfigured into this beautiful union of human and divine. And through that process, we know that war, like, why would we do that? It just doesn't make any sense. So I think, and I feel, and I know in my heart that it's possible and it's happening. It is happening.
You know that our project is about meditating for world peace. Why do you think meditating for peace is important?
Well, that peace in oneself, peace in the world, we get to create stillness and connection with our soul and with the divine through meditation, quieting, I call it the monkey mind, quieting all of that noise, all of those old stories. And when we can cultivate that still place within ourselves, we can feel that peace. And then when we meditate together, the power of, a multitude of people meditating together with an intention like world peace creates such a ripple effect, sends out this frequency that touches, every being. That's because we are so interconnected. It really does create change in one of the most powerful ways that change can be co-created.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Heather, do you have a favorite peace practice that you do?
Hmm. You know, right now, what's coming to heart, Terry Angel, when you ask me that, is really to be out in nature and connecting with nature. Being, you know, I will often say, walk in peace, and for me, that, you know, that is an energetically walking in peace and being that peace, and it's also very literally walking in peace, like being very mindful of every step that I take and sending love and peace and gratitude to the earth and all life upon the earth, and feeling that resonance with Mother Earth, and receiving, you know, all of the messages that come from the animals and the plants and the flowers and the trees and the elementals. If I'm feeling disconnected from myself or from that peace within, I can go out into nature and I immediately become present and tuned in and tapped in to myself, and how connected I am with everything and everyone that's here on the planet.
I love that,
Yeah.
Heather Elizabeth. I do. I love that because, and you just have such a beautiful openness to you. You know, just a really lovely clarity. How can they find you?
Thank you. Thank you for these beautiful reflections. So there's a few ways people can find me. They're welcome to visit my website, and that is Shine, SHINE, HeatherElizabeth.1. And that's actually one spelled out, ONE, like we are one. I am on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, Shine Heather Elizabeth. And our Imagine Peace Promise Initiative now has its own Instagram page, and I invite everyone to tune into that. It's very new, and we're having a lot of fun with it, posting and sharing about our pilgrimages and inspiring messages for peace. And so that's on Instagram, Imagine Peace Promise. And good old email. Please email me, shineheatherelizabeth@gmail.com. I really feel such joy to connect with people. And I know that just with MarBeth and Terry Angel, the three of us, we know we have been connected at the divine perfect time for divine perfect reasons. I feel that way with everyone, that we cross one another's paths with great intention. So I would love to connect.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, thank you all. I'm so honored, and I bow deeply to you and your work with the Imagine Peace and the 10 million for peace. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sweetheart.